What's up everyone, it's Jermaine with another Uber video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about, is it worth chasing surge? So a lot of drivers do this. They pick up someone in a surge area, 2.5 surge, okay? They drop off their passenger 2 or 3 miles away, 4 miles away, 2 miles, whatever. They turn their phone off. They drive back to that surge area, cut their phone on, okay? A lot of people do this. I do it too. And you know what? It's totally fine. You could totally do that. Uber doesn't say you can't. You're free to go offline whenever you feel like it, and you're free to go back online whenever you feel like it. So if you want to pick up from one area and drop off from another area, you can totally do that. But is it worth it? Okay. Now, let's really think about this here. Okay. Let's say that there's 5 different surge areas in a city. Okay. And let's say one side, the far east side, is surging. Okay. It really depends on where you are and what's the surge rate. And do you think it's going to go higher? I mean, is there a game going on? Is there some sort of event going on that may make the surge go higher? Or is there like broken down or a train broken down? Things like that can really increase the surge. So a lot of times in the mornings, what I'll do is like I'll pick up from one location and drop off, and I'll try to go back to the same location, because the reason why I want to go back to the same location where I usually pick up from in the mornings, is I'm hoping for an airport run, you know? So if you're the type of driver where you're thinking, or you got a good idea, there's a lot of hotels in one little district, and you think, look, if I go there, if I cut my phone off and drive there and cut my phone on, I have a really good chance of getting the airport ride on a surge. That's genius. You should totally do it. And people do it, and they're very successful. But then at other times, it's sort of not worth driving across town. Okay? Like, for example, if you're just too far away, okay? If you're just too far away. This happens to me a lot. When I pick up in the morning from my ideal place in the city, and once I, score an airport run, and I take the person all the way to the airport, with traffic, it's literally going to take me too long to get back to my sweet spot. I could literally drive there from the airport to try to get back to my sweet spot where I know it's going to be surging, where I know I have a higher chance of getting the airport ride. But in that case, it's not worth it, because the amount of time that it would take me to get back there is not worth it, because I could find someone else probably near the airport who's going in the direction of downtown. So what I would do in that case is just, if I may see a really high surge in my favorite neighborhood in the city, see a really high surge there, and I'm like, look, I can't get to it. So what I'll do is just pick up, a ride near the airport. Hope they go downtown, and if they do, perfect. Downtown is much closer to my sweet spot, and then I made money from that pickup location all the way downtown. So sometimes it's great to chase surge, okay? If you think that, the train's broken down and majority of the rides are going to be 30 miles, dude, cut your phone off and try to get near the train station, or try to get there fast enough. Or in other cases, just leave your phone on and just accept every single ride. Because there have been days where I've chased a surge, and there have been days where I did not chase a surge. In days that I did not chase a surge, I noticed that, man, I had a completely different driving pattern. Like, I went to a lot of different places because I didn't usually pick up in the same place. Like, I just had a different route that day. It's kind of cool when you let the system work like as the system was meant to work, picking up the closest drive. But a lot of times people just cut their phone off, and I see it a lot in the city. Like at a red light, I'll look over and see an Uber driver and see his phone in the car and it's off. And I'm like, yeah, I know where he's headed to at 7 a.m. in the morning, you know, driving through the tunnel. But anyway, guys, it's just a video. I'm just throwing it out there about search chasing. You know, is it worth it? What do you guys think? Like, leave some comments below. I would love to respond to like comments. I mean, every market's different. Like, I know in some markets, you know, things are really different. But I'm more familiar with my market. But leave me comments, and if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe.